we have confirmation, people. This chapter gave us some incredible confirmation. We have a pairing that is finally going to happen. The fandom has been going crazy for a long time, and it's finally been, for the most part, hinted at. I'm going to go with confirmed because Hiro really likes, you know, bait us into it, and now we finally got it. That Panther Lily X Minerva. Panther Lily, yo, you get that shit, bro. So for the most part, not all that much really happened in this chapter, and I was slightly disappointed in the end because this is Tartarus, you know, shit, it's time to be serious, but you can have comedy, but when you start implementing the comedy into the fight, it just kind of starts feeling a little bit too jokish, especially when we're supposed to be, you know, this is the climax is approaching, Margear is there, these are still Tartarus members, and Natsu and Gajeel are almost, in a way you can say, making light of this situation when they're able to fight with each other and joke around while this guy is right there, or these two guys are right there, and they just went into these monster forms, these ultimate demon forms. It kind of felt a little bit like, what the fuck? So we start off with the chapter, and Sting and Rogue are still going at it with Margear. At the very least, Margear gave them a compliment. He's like, yeah, at least you guys do seemingly have Dragon Slayer magic. But ultimately, at the end of the day, Margear is still, like, not damaged, and for the most part, we haven't got really any progression on that. They're just swinging around, hoping to land a blow. And at first, I thought we were going to have a really awesome setup, because we had Torafusa and Tempesta go into their Etheros form, the full demon forms, and I was like, yo, that looked sick. The art looked beast on them, and I was like, hell fucking yeah. And then Natsu went into his lightning flame dragon mode, and then Gajeel went into this iron shadow dragon mode, so I was like, this is about to be epic, but it just really fell flat because it was just like turned into a joke. First of all, they bopped them quickly to the floor, and while they're not out of the fight yet because they're still, like, you know, conscious and they're just kind of looking at them, it just turned into like kitty stuff at the end of the chapter, and that was kind of like, it was supposed to be played up for laughs, but in this particular portion where, like, you know, we just had some very serious shit go down, things is really tense right now, to put into a laugh, it felt inappropriate at this particular point. And for the most part, it just felt like a comedic chapter, and while some of it kind of was like, yo, that Panther Lily shit was priceless, with him saying Minerva would make a good wife, like, I just imagine him coming home, bringing in the groceries for Minerva. It's like, I admire his tenacity. But coming off of the heels of an awesome chapter and quite a few awesome chapters of what's been going on with, like, you know, the gray and silver stuff and Jubia kind of going all in and fucking keep up, you come into this chapter and it just felt underwhelming as shit. It was like, yeah, Tartarus, you're going back down to that level of disappointment again, especially Torafusa and Tempesta, which they don't have the best track records already. They both got their asses kicked before, and now they're kind of just being bitched around by Gajeel and Natsu. So underwhelming in the end, and overall this chapter really didn't provide too much at all to the story. It was just mainly just thrown in there, kind of like filler in a way. It was like, yeah, the only thing I really got from this is Gajeel can still go into that mode. Their modes look beast. Tempesta and Torafusa, they actually look pretty awesome. That looks cool. And Panther Lily wants to get into that Minerva, which I don't blame him. Minerva looks awesome. She's hot. It's like, yeah, high five, Panther Lily. But nonetheless, I still feel that this was, even in a comedic aspect, sort of a setup for the fight with Natsu and Gajeel versus Torafusa and Tempesta. Since they're not completely out the game yet, I'd imagine they're actually going to go full throttle next chapter, and it's really going to be hopefully a decent looking fight. So I'm actually looking forward to them getting back up and seeing Natsu and Gajeel going all out, because that's some of the stuff I want to see. Like, one of the things I will say, a credit to the chapter, is it looked fucking cool when they were all powering up. That's the best thing I can say. It was like, it looked cool as shit, and it got me excited. It was just like, throwing in laughs while I'm really getting excited for this fight is not cool, bro. So I'm gonna give this one 4 out of 10. Hopefully next week is better, but this one was just kind of like a bit fillerish and just power-ups and yeah. But let me know what you guys think. Are you excited for the Natsu and Gajeel versus Torafusa and Tempesta at that next level? And also, do you think that Panther Lily X Minerva is confirmed after this chapter? And are Sting and Rogue going to actually be able to put Margear down, or are we wasting our time looking at this? And just your overall thoughts. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, you can do so as well. That'd be awesome. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, Panther Lily X Minerva confirmed.